Hey guys, we are going to be making, as you can see by the title, country style barbecue spare ribs. Now this is my husband's dinner, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Now what I have here is I have some country style pork ribs, and as you guys can see, they are really thick. Okay, really thick. So these are going to cook for a long time. I'm going to let these cook nice and slow so that they can actually get really tender. But first what I'm going to do is I am going to season them up. Now whatever seasoning you guys like, season them to what you like. I'm just going to add some basic staples that I always use. Some seasoning salt, some onion powder. I try to keep it pretty basic. Some pepper, because we're going to barbecue these, which is going to give it some more flavor anyway. Okay, so you just kind of want to flip those over, do the same thing. Okay, so now they're all seasoned up and ready to go. Okay, now first what we're going to do is I'm going to take you over to the stove and show you what I do next. Okay, so now that we're over to the stove, I'm going to show you what I do next. Now, I'm not cooking them this way. I am just simply searing them. And the reason why I'm searing them is because you want to sear in all the juices. Okay? So I'm going to put these in here. And somebody asked me before when I made the string bean video what kind of pots that I have. And I think they're called like Anlon, something like that, but like well, whatever, but like better than that. Like that, I don't know. I got them from Bed Bath & Beyond, and they were like $399 or something like that. But they are awesome, you guys. These pots, I mean, and they say that you don't require oil, and they don't. But anyway, okay. So there we are. We're searing those all up. Okay. And then I will be back. Okay, so what I've done now is I have turned them over, and you don't want to sear them heavy. You just want to give them a little bit of searing, and let me show you guys what that looks like. Okay, see? Now you don't want to sear them too heavily, okay? But see how they have some brown on them, okay? But you don't want to do it too heavy, because you don't want them to be hard on the outside. You just kind of want to sear in some of the juices, okay? Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take them off the heat. They have seared, the way that I wanted them to. So I'm going to transfer them over into a baking dish. So see, this is what we have, okay? I put them in the baking dish, okay? So you can see how some of the brown is on there, okay? Nice and seared, okay? So you don't want to sear them too hard, though. You want just enough to kind of keep in the juice, okay? Because you're going to bake these for at least an hour, if not an hour and a half. But you're going to cook them slow. You just keep checking them, to see, when they get to the consistency that you like. I like mine to be falling off of the bone. So that's what I'm going. Before I put them in the oven, let me show you what I do. The onion that we had cut up, I'm going to take the onion. I'm going to put it on top. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put them in the oven. Okay, guys. Here are my country ribs, and they have been cooking for probably about an hour and a half or so. And now I'm going to add the barbecue sauce because they are almost done. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add my barbecue sauce. And what I'm using is just plain old Kraft Original. You know, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm using some homemade sauce. We're not doing that today. Okay, guys, so the ribs are done. I let the barbecue sauce cook into them. And see how tender they are? So very tender. See how they can just pull away with the fork? They are delicious. They look so good. Now, I'm going to plate this up with the rest of my husband's dinner and side dishes, and then I will be right back. Okay, guys, so here is my husband's plate. I have right here it's some rigatoni pasta with some egg and cucumber and tomatoes, and some crumbled up bacon. Fried up some bacon and crumbled that in there. And then we have, of course, our country barbecue spare ribs and a few deviled eggs. And so that is what his dinner is for tonight. Alrighty, have a good Sunday night. Bye.